Hey, how's it going, guys? I got three words for you. Alien is back. With that being said, welcome to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Specifically today, we're going to be talking about that Alien Romulus box office as of right now. You guys know I'm into the numbers. So I think after this weekend, we actually tallied up to about $225.4 million on a budget of $80 million, which is awesome. I think Alien did pretty good over in China this past week. I read an article that said it's the second biggest film to open up and the second biggest film in China this year. So I think it's doing well. I think it's going to continue to do well. I know it's going to be opening in the Japanese market pretty soon. I think it's this week. So I want to see what those numbers come back like. I know that's going to give it a boost. But yeah, $80 million budget, box office $225.4 million. I think we're in the profit range right now. I think we're going to get to about 260 by the end of this weekend. There's not much competition in theater right now. I think this movie could top out at 290, $300 million. I actually would not be surprised to see it hit about $305 million. Alien Romulus doesn't have much competition. Like I said, the only thing you have really competing with it within the next 2 weeks is going to be Beetlejuice, and that comes out September 6th, I believe. I think that movie's going to do pretty well in the box office. I think a lot of people are excited about that. But like I said, as far as Alien is performing, doing very well. I want to see it get to that 3X mark, which would be about $240 million. I think it's easily going to cross $240 million this next weekend. I'm personally going to go watch it one more time on the big screen at my closest theater. Like I said, it's definitely worth that watch. I've seen comments as far as people saying they've seen the movie 3 and 5 times. I like the movie a lot. Like I said, I gave it an 8.5. I haven't watched any movie in theater more than 3 times, so it's not something I'm going to do for this one. But I'm definitely going to watch it again this upcoming weekend. It's a long weekend, too, so I think that's actually going to help. Labor Day weekend's coming up. And then I'm going to probably buy it on DVD as well. Big fan of Alien here. I'm very glad this movie is doing well. The first week was great, $110 million. They got their budget back first weekend. That shows you that this movie's going to do well. That's a great sign. When a movie opens up and it can only get about a quarter or a third of its budget in the first weekend, that's not really good because you typically do see a drop-off, especially domestically. But I think with this Alien film, the fact that the overseas market, the foreign market has really come in and bolstered up those numbers, it's helped it a lot. So yeah, it's doing very well. I'm interested to see if they continue the story. I don't expect to hear anything about sequels anytime soon because obviously the movie is still in theater. So I think they're going to let it finish out its lifespan, and then they'll probably come to the table and talk about some sequels. I'll be excited for that. I'll be in theater for that. I know that 20th Century Studios announced that they're actually going to do 2 Predator sequels, and I think they're going to be sequels to Prey. Now, obviously, we don't have any storylines, any plots, any details, but I think they're going to follow up on Prey, and I actually think that 20th Century Studios is going to be putting that film, whatever film they put out, is going to be in theaters this time. If you guys didn't know, when they did Prey, they put it out on Hulu, and originally Alien Romulus was supposed to be a Hulu release. After watching it in the theater, production value was way too high for it to be a Hulu release, and it was a smart move to put Alien out in theaters because, once again, Alien is a successful IP. It's a big IP, has a good fan base, solid fan base, and I think they wanted to capitalize on that immediately rather than putting it on streaming and trying to get the money back through ad revenue. It just wasn't going to equate. So I think they made a good decision with putting Alien Romulus out in theaters. But yeah, with that being said, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think the box office can get $300 million? Are you excited for any sequels to Alien Romulus? Would you like to see an extension of what happens with Rain and Andy? Not to give up too many spoilers. I'm excited for all that stuff. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share with a friend, and as always, be safe.